Rightio, let's get started. Vex VR. So, opening up my playground, let's start with the disc maze first. Now, I'm a huge fan of doing things very carefully. So what I like to do is I always like to use the pen. So I'll put the pen down first, and what we're going to do is we're going to do what we call a forever loop. So this means until the end of time, the robot's going to do exactly the same thing. So we want to have a control loop. Now this is a if then else loop. So what we're going to do in an if then else loop is we're going to start off by looking at something. So we're going to use a sense, and I like to use for this one is the front eye detecting. Let's make this a bit shorter and out of the way. If it detects a, let's go green, I want it to turn, so I'm here, let's make this a bit bigger. So it's going to drive forward, it's going to detect green, and I want it to turn 90 degrees to the right. So we're going to turn, sorry, not magnet, we're going to turn to the right 90 degrees. Else is, if that's not true, what does it do? Well, if that's not true, we want it to check something else. We want it to check if, sensing, we want to check if the front eye detects blue. So if it detects blue, then we want to turn, well, if we're going right for one of them, let's go left for the other one. Else, we want it to drive forward. And as always, I like to set my drive to about 50% and set my turn to about 50%. So what I do there is, and we'll see it on the playground, hopefully. Oh, and we forgot to check red. Let's go with another control, if then else, under our else here. Oops. Let's get rid of that. Drive forward for a sec. There. And we want to drive forward there. So if it detects red, we want to stop driving. Let's drive forward. So that's just setting up some kind of way for the robot to detect what's going on. And if it's there, we're going to do something. If it's not, just keep driving forward. Oh, I guess I should push play and see what happens. Hopefully I've set it up pretty reasonably. And you can see as it's going through, it's checking, and it'll show you the steps that it's doing in this little highlight. I'll stop it there because I don't want to see if it works. If it works, it's a bit scary. All right, have a good day, boys.